Hey there, Schwermetallisch here. Today I have an interview with Stefano Casanica of the band The Undertakers. They play grindcore. Have been around since early, very, very early 90s. And yeah, you will have a nice chat. You know the drill, you know where to find me. So watch the video, subscribe, and have fun. Hmm? What was that?
Okay, it works.
Yeah, okay. We're recording, we're online and live and everything.
Okay.
So, you have your cell phone up like this?
Yeah. Yeah. If
Okay,
you prefer, I change
okay. We have to. Yeah, that's better
data.
because I had an interview lately where the person were not in the frame, and that was a bit bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's better.
That looks good. I see posters. I see guitars.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's my studio.
that's great.
Lots of guitar.
Okay, so I researched a few minutes and I'm having my first coffee of the day. And yeah, I saw you are in the band for quite a long time, and the band is
Uh,
around
I
since.
start in '96, but the band start in '91. Okay, because I was not from Naples. I was born in Rieti, the small town near Rome, in the center of Italy, and I had a band, a hardcore band, which signed with the same label of Undertakers, and we did a record with this interlude, and then we know each other's, and then joined the band in '96. Thanks to the Click Noise Network. I don't remember the name of the label. Chinoise Network.
Not too important.
Okay.
So I noticed the band is around. The Encyclopedia Metallum says it's around since '93, and yeah, the lineup was pretty consistent for that time span because that's okay. That's yeah, 27 years,
Yeah. Yeah.
and most bands yeah change their lineup every week.
Oh,
You wouldn't
basically,
believe.
we are the original member of the band is me and Enrico, the only two guys who start a long time ago. So the drummer is a friend of us, uh, Damian, who played in a lot of bands, and the other guys which play the bass is a very very famous person. He played with 1,000 bands, Chingyo. So basically, me and Enrico is the guy who start with Undertakers.
The core of the grindcore band.
Yeah, the monolith.
So, what brought you into music, into heavy metal music?
Well, I think it's an attitude. It's not just a question of sounds. So um, I started to play guitar when I was 14, and I heard a lot of music. But when I heard metal music for the first time, that uh, that made me crazy. I don't know how can I say, but then I changed my style of life completely. Um, Basically, guitar sound is the best things I heard before. So that I don't know how can I say. I don't know how go draw out in metal music. I follow it, and that's it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a guitar riff is something very special.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't believe it. There are people on this planet that don't like guitars. It's I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, you're playing a pretty extreme subgenre of metal, grindcore. Um, how did this come to be that you're playing this extreme kind of metal?
Um, um, well, um, I play a lot of kind of music as a producer. I I hear a lot of music like hip hop or country music or pop music, but um, I guess guitar, grind guitar is the most heavy and coolest things a guitar player can do because it make me very aggressive and set me free. You know what I mean? That's it.
Makes you feel alive
Yeah, yeah,
in a intense kind of way.
yeah, sure.
It's like yeah, if you have these staccato riffs, it's like you're firing a machine gun.
It's not just a sound. It's about a feeling. Okay, it's not a kind of music you can just listen. It's a kind of music you can feel. You know what I mean? Uh, for me, it's like this.
I imagine it's like you're standing on stage and you're playing your guitar and you're riffing very brutal and fast, and you can see in the faces of the crowd what do you do.
It's a physical music. It's not just playing. Okay, it's very very hard to do because it's like running. It's like training. So it's not about just about playing.
You're not just standing there like in the
We
60s
run,
playing
we
like this
run, we jump around.
and kick and of course
Yeah, sure.
that's a rock and roll spirit, not just standing around like in the 60s. Um, how would you describe the music of the Undertakers to a complete stranger?
Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry.
How would you describe your music to a stranger?
Okay. As I said before, it's not just music to listen, but it's a music to feeling. I don't know how can describe because it's a kind of music who you don't choose. It's the music who choose you. So we try to play a sort of metal different because we call it pop grind. We make can sound very heavy, but with hook, with breakdown, with chorus, and we try to do the best things with a very strange things. You got me?
Yeah, you choose to not limit yourself just to the grindcore genre. You just implement
Or
things you
sometimes
like.
people think gray metal is just noise. You can't understand everything. We try to make something um, affordable and something who people can understand.
That's an artistic Italian approach to grindcore.
Really, right? You got me. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
exactly.
It's like it's the notion that we other Europeans or American people get if they are thinking of Italy is it's a fine art. It's beautiful. It tastes good. It sounds good. It's very artistic and theatrical, and so it's. I interviewed a bunch of bands that play really tough and brutal music now from Italy, and it's like, okay, I got that wrong. It's not always beautiful and petite and fine. Sometimes there's a punch in the face coming from Italy.
Yeah. I hope so.
Or in the balls. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you play grindcore, but you strive to do a different thing with it, so people can relate better to
Yeah.
the structure.
Yeah. The thing, uh, the chorus, the slogans, what Enrico said when we sing, not just noise. Okay, we try to put some slogan in, so in the chorus, in the way we love. I mean, I don't know if we we try the right formula, but that's what we try to do.
Is this because it would bore you to just play noise, or is it because you have to play the music like you do it? It's not coming from the
Not,
heart.
it's not about boring. It's about what we want to do. It's about what we like. We like to do something good. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Not
It's a
just,
plan.
just
Okay. How did Corona influence you as a band?
well, we uh, we don't play each other's too much because I live in the northeast of Italy and the rest of the band is in the center. So it don't make a lot of difference as a band to play, to practice together because we practice once a month when we can before gigs, before recording session, not every week. So as a band, it's not so different for us. For me personally, I played much more than before. So I got sometimes, hopefully, I got to stay home as other people, and I got much more time to play. That's what I did. I do.
So there are for bands there are pros and contras coming
I mean, for the
both
band,
ways.
it's a problem because we don't have more gigs. We don't have love. It's hard to ask for meet each other because we can move uh, like before. But it's a question of time. I think now we gotta stay like this.
Also rehearsing like playing together to get a new tune together is different for you and difficult because you don't live in the same spot and you have to travel and you can't travel
Yeah,
at the moment. So that's yeah, that's fucked up.
yeah,
But it's the good thing is people have time to write and play for themselves and maybe do new stuff. That's okay. About the only thing that's good about Corona. The rest sucks.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how to go in your country, but here it's a little bit moment of crisis.
We did not have a lockdown like in Italy or in Greece or
Okay.
France, but we are steering towards a big lockdown because we at the moment we have over 15,000 a day new infections, and it's pretty scary
Yeah.
because
We
I
do.
have health issues. I have diabetes, so it's more
Oh,
dangerous for me than for my girlfriend, and well, that's pretty scary. But yeah, can't do a thing. You can just move forward and yeah, work
yeah,
and see,
yeah.
obey the rules.
We got it. We got to do that.
So another theme.
Okay.
What is your favorite song of dictatorial democracy?
Uh, I think is the newest. It's best eight, one of the three new songs we put on the record. Because, as I told you before, these are perfect songs to, well, where you can find what I told you is there is a hook, a chorus, a slogan. There is very blast beat time. There is half time. Everything, but it's an architecture. Okay, uh, as a pop sound, but it's grind music. So uh, that's
So it's a normal structure of a rock song too.
yeah, yeah,
Beginning, end, and at the climax of the
yeah, yeah.
song, maybe with a blast
With
beat or
dynamic
hard.
stuff inside. So that's perfectly what I like.
I like that structure totally. I always loved rock songs for the big climax when the singer just goes higher and
Yeah, it's not always the same things. No.
I like it simple. Um, after Corona, of course, what are your future goals as a band?
uh, I think I hope to play live. That's the first things we uh, gotta do. Maybe start to thinking to make new records with new stuff. But now it's hard to think about future.
Yeah, it's just step by step. I know. It's always when I see on Facebook some band says yeah, next year in January we're gonna play. Uh, I'm always thinking no, maybe don't. But I think we will have a vaccine at the start of the next year.
Okay.
An anti-body thingy.
Yeah. Well, we hope to start again in maybe April with some gigs. That's the best things we will try to do. It depends. Who
Yeah,
knows?
that's smart planning. To, to say okay, January is maybe a bit too soon, but April, well, that could work. So I really hope we have concerts again soon because I think if this Corona pandemic is over, the scene will literally explode with concerts and gigs and underground stuff, and
Yeah.
it will fucking break my bank account. It will ruin me in a week. Like okay,
Yeah.
they said there were 7 days and I was on 14 gigs and paid $500 for merch and
Oh.
drinks and yeah, stuff like that. Um, if you could choose a band to play with you on tour,
Oh, it's easy. Slayer.
I think after
Just
Corona
a dream,
everything is
no?
possible.
I don't think it should be could be possible, but in my dream to support Slayer, it should be a very amazing thing. But I don't know. I know it's not possible. It's not gonna happen. But in my dream, we play with a lot of bands, but even great bands like Cannibal Corpse, Malevolent Creation, or Vader. But you know, when you do a question like this, I try to say something impossible.
I was at a Wader show in Wacken It was 20 years ago, and the band started to play. The crowd parted before me. Someone ran towards me and punched me in the face. I don't like Vader. It was okay. Hey, they sound very cool. And it's like, no, okay.
Why?
I'm going.
But they are great player, huh? They sound very
Yes.
good, but it's heavy.
But I can laugh about it. I can laugh about it. But it was so obscure
Yeah.
that you just the crowd parts before you and someone runs. What the fuck? Why? Why?
It happens.
But that's just metal. I know. I was at the first Soulfly gig in 1998, I think, and
Whoa.
I was standing there with my brother, just like banging our heads and enjoying. And right next to us, someone just injected a needle into his arm and pumped something into his veins, started to scream, and just jumped into the crowd.
Wow.
And it was like,
Is that really happen?
that is metal. Everything can happen.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to bands, what is your personal favorite band ever?
Oh, I can't answer because I'm not. I don't have a really only one band. Uh, mm, More than one. I can start from Slayer, but there is not the only one because I heard I listened to very a lot of shit. I listen to country music, then I love bluegrass banjo music, and I'm in love with very strange kind of that. So, wow. If I can have only one answer, I can tell you just Slayer.
Slayer is totally okay. You don't have
You can be wrong when you say Slayer. So I
no.
will go.
You sometimes have to scream it. It's like, Slayer. There was a few years ago when I was still partying hard and drinking lots of beer and stuff like that. It was if we were at a party and we searched for friends, it was always Slayer that way. It really worked quite good, yeah. Too with big crowds like
Yeah.
Wacken. You will never find someone because if you scream Slayer, 250,000 people scream Slayer back at you.
Okay.
So it's okay. But when there were festivities like in my hometown in Bochum, it was like there's a big party once a year for 3 days. It's called Bochum Total, and there are 40, 50 bands playing there, and it's really crowded, and half of the city is there. But we managed to find each other screaming Slayer. That was that was pretty cool. But not anymore. Too much people loving Slayer today. Yeah. So, will you do me a favor? Turn the camera and show me your guitars.
All right.
We have to see. Yes. Oh, there's a banjo.
Yeah. Because, I told you I love bluegrass
Very cool.
music. So old banjo and Epiphone dog. This is a signature guitar. A guy for me.
Which is your favorite to play?
I think my favorite is that one,
Ah,
the Gibson SG.
yeah,
You see
perfect.
that? Please.
Nice. So,
Okay.
so you have your own private man cave room. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I stay in lockdown. Because but my wife hates me the same because I play lots of noise.
There's nothing you can do to not fuck it up. It's
Right.
no matter what you do, it's always wrong, and that's
Eh, you're
as
right.
a man you have to live with that. It's
I know what you talking. I know what you're talking about.
yes, of course. But that's some continuity in being a man because from being born to dying, you know, it's your fault.
Yes. Yes.
It's my fault. Okay.
But
So
it's okay. It's okay. No problem.
yeah, we are men. We can handle that. We have to. It's a mission. Okay, that were my questions for today for you.
Thank you.
Um, it was very nice talking to you, and I hope you
For me
have
too.
a very bright Sunday.
Well, let me say, I'm sorry for my English. Okay. But
I'm sorry for my English very often.
and thank you very much. Okay.
You're very welcome. Okay, so yeah, see you next time.
See you next time, my friend. Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.